Okay, this is an update about my grandpa right now, for any of those that want to know, or any of my friends. So y'all know in my last, or not my last video, but my last video about my grandpa and everything, that he has cancer and cirrhosis of the liver. And he had just gotten home from the doctor the other day. They had drained his stomach. They drained 5.5 pounds of fluid. And they, cut open his feet and drained some of the fluid off of that. Anyway, he hasn't been drinking any more beer, which kind of really worries me because he's an alcoholic. And he's never really gone without beer. And the doctors have told us that the beer was keeping him alive. He's stopped drinking now for the past few days. He hasn't been using the bathroom anymore, so we're very much aware that his kidneys are failing, and the doctor said a few days ago that his kidneys are failing, so we recently just found out the estimate of how much longer he has. My grandma recently told me that he only has about 2 weeks to live, and that was about 3 days ago. So he has less than 2 weeks to live at the most, and I'm trying really hard to kind of cope with it, and that's why I kind of do these YouTube videos now, mainly is to just immerse myself into something that's a little bit time consuming so that I don't have to think too much about it. But I wanted to kind of talk about it because I want people to realize that cancer is a very serious thing, and if you have a loved one that has cancer, you need to be there for them. One of my relatives that is supposed to be really close to my grandpa is kind of pushing himself away, and it really kind of upsets me because I've had my own qualms with my grandpa. I mean, I stopped talking to him for like 2 years, but when someone you love is dying, you should always be there for him. And I'm still trying to come to terms and accept that he's dying. I mean, I've realized it, but it's something that's difficult for me to accept, really, because I have a really big fear of dying and of death. And the only thing I can really hope for right now is that he'll go in peace. And the only thing I'm really worried about now is finding him, because that scares me. I mean, to wake up one morning and he not be here, it really, really scares me. And I'm trying to be really strong for my grandma right now because she's losing her husband, and trying my best to take good care of him. Just to any of those who have any members that are sick or dying, make sure you spend time with them and tell them that you love them, because you never know if you're going to regret not spending time with them. And really, people should just tell the people they love that they love them every day, because you never know what's going to happen. So, and I wanted to try and let people know to be more aware of colon cancer, because people don't really realize that anyone can get it. So, to all those members that have any problems like that going on in their life right now, I hope that everything will eventually work out, and I pray that everything will be okay in the end. At the moment, my biggest concern is after my grandpa passes away. I'm kind of really concerned for my grandma, because she lives in Houston and I live with her, and I've been living with her for a while now to take care of them both and try and help the best I can. And I planned on moving back to Austin in February or sooner, and now I'm really, really worried about leaving her behind. I mean, I love my grandma to death, but, and I don't really know what to do. I mean, I want to be here, but I also really need to go to college and get a job and everything like that. So I've been pretty conflicted with that, and I just really don't know how to figure out a way that I can take care of her and move on at the same time. It's gonna be hard. And I know when it happens, it's gonna be really hard for everyone, really. And all I can say is I just hope I'm strong enough to deal with it when it comes. So, again, to all those people, tell someone you love them every day. Tell them you love them. Make sure to spend time with the ones you love, because again, you never know when they're going to be gone.